Hello, my people. Good to have you back here again. It is really trouble for IYAMU because since the announcement of the flag of campaign, it has been one problem or the other. And this time, you will not believe that some of the media team in Edo State have been paid just to carry news or propaganda against the People's Democratic Party candidate or Governor Godwin Obaseki, and this has boomeranged against IYAMU as some of them refused to collect that money and even be in a group that they asked them to join, and this has actually been causing a lot of issues in the state. Anyway, I'll bring you details of this shortly, but before then, if you haven't subscribed, please do, and also turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let us see what exactly happened and how it got involved with the media team in Edo State. Yes, it's an attempt by the campaign team of the candidates of the All Progressive Congress APC, Osage IYAMU, to cow and induce key actors in the media space in Edo State to do their bidding has backfired. Checks have shown, it was gathered, that the media aides of IYAMU have been attempting to break the rank of media executive in the state in their attempt to deploy them in spreading propaganda against the candidates of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State. A top journalist in the state who pleaded anonymity disclosed that all hell broke loose on a WhatsApp group he and his colleagues were added to after it was discovered that attempts were being made to twist them to do the bidding of IYAMU. According to him, he said, "We were added to a media group comprising all the key media actors in the state without our permission and without prior knowledge, and everyone given our busy engagement wondered what the group was for. A lot of us asked what the group was for, but the admin of the group was dodgy. After several back and forth, they came clean that their mandate was to rescue the media, which they said had come under siege in the group." As an assistant of the APC campaign director of communication, John Mayaki, identified as Osehobo, led the engagement in the group. He noted that in the course of the discussion and request for explanation, one of the aides of Mayaki told the journalists that they were added to the group to work for IYAMU and promised that the journalists will be handsomely rewarded. He added, the journalist who pleaded anonymity also said that when they noticed that the platform or the group wanted to use the group as a platform to gag and induce them to do IYAMU's bidding during the electionary campaign in the state, they all exited the group when they realized that. And that has been the case in the state recently. And these media people have decided that they are not working for IYAMU, that they are neutral people and they have to just do their job, that they have no time to spread propagandas. But anybody that wants to make them that they are going to expose the person, that is why they are talking about that of IYAMU, and they will not take it from any other party if they try to induce them to do their own biddings in the course of this election, because they said they don't want to cause anything that will cause an uproar or anything that will cause tension or even violence in the state. As the governor has also said that anyone that wants to cause violence in the state will be locked up, so they don't want to get involved. And of course, it is against their work etiquette, spreading propagandas, and also that whoever wants to pay them for any of such things, that they will expose such a person. And that is what they have said about IYAMU, because for me, it is such a shame if you have to go to the extent of hiring medias for them to come and spread propagandas. We know it's a normal thing when if the incumbent is putting some kind of plays on air and all that, just to taunt the opposition, but in the other sense of it, but since it is not the incumbent, it is not allowed. Even the incumbent is not allowed to do such. But we've seen that happen in Nigeria so many times. I've been a good and a clear one. I've seen a clear one like that before, where the sitting governor used most of the media, to do his campaign by taunting the opposition, regarding the election. And sometimes, most times, it worked for him because he has more opportunity as the incumbent. But really, we've not seen Obaseki use this strategy to work his campaign in Edo State. But really, it is not about that, because the more propaganda you spread, the less you are likely to give information on what you want to offer the people of the state. And it is high time that every candidate come out clean and speak on what they want to do for the people of Edo State, than just going about spreading lies and spreading propagandas about each other, because really that is not what the electorate wants to hear. But especially for that of Pastor Osage IYAMU, he needs to work more, because he has not really served as a governor before. So there are more work he has to put to ensure that the people trust him and also want to work with him. But for the incumbent, it is the work that he has done before that would speak for him, if he's eligible, or if he's good enough to be a second term governor of the state. So guys, it is a hard work. Actually, it is hard work that will actually lead to success. They have to put in all effort, but going the way of propaganda, it is not the way out. Because now that they've been involved in a WhatsApp group, putting media personalities just for them to have their way, it is not a good one. It is not a good one at all. And if you can remember, like Mohammed just said that anyone with hate speech, that the person, instead of paying 500,000, and now they are going to pay 5 million naira. It is so funny how things are turning out, because really their own case is different, because they don't want anybody to talk about the present government. They don't want anyone to criticize them, or even make any form of statement that will make them feel less of what they are doing in the country. But it is so shameful that is the kind of a bill that they will have to pass, that anyone who makes any form of hate speech. But really, most times people do not make hate speeches. They just criticize the government and what they are doing right and what they are not doing right, which is also normal. But all the same, we hope that things get better in Nigeria, not just for the Edo State people, but for everyone in Nigeria. So it is very important that everyone puts their hands together to work Nigeria and make Nigeria better. And also for the Edo State people, the residents, the indigenes, put your hands together and ensure that there is no violence in this election, because too many propagandas are flying in the air, and that could cause a tension in the state. So it is something that everyone has to be very, very careful about before they miss their way and lose their candidates. So my people, thank you so much for staying tuned. I appreciate your time here so far. If there's any question, comments, reservation, please drop it and like this video. Bye for now.